LaMelo Ball was never supposed to stay in Charlotte forever. Not a talent like this. Not a player who grew up dropping 92 in high school, becoming Rookie of the Year, an All-Star, and one of the most electrifying point guards alive. But after years of injuries, losing seasons, and a franchise stuck in quicksand, the story finally cracked. LaMelo Ball has quietly begun pushing for a trade. And for the first time, the Charlotte Hornets are actually listening. This is how we got here, how Charlotte failed him, and where LaMelo Ball could be headed next. Before the trade rumors, before the frustration, before Charlotte became a cage, LaMelo Ball was a walking highlight, long before he ever touched an NBA court. At 15, he dropped 92 points. At 16, he had a signature shoe. Before he could vote, he was a professional overseas, a reality TV star, and the most talked about high school player since LeBron James. His path was chaotic. Lithuania, the JBA, Spire, Australia. But every stop revealed the same truth. The kid was born to run a franchise. When he entered the NBA, Charlotte didn't just get a rookie, they got a show. Behind the back in traffic, full court lasers, step backs from another galaxy, Rookie of the Year, All-Star at 20, averaging over 27 and 7. Numbers only Luka, LeBron, and Oscar put up that early in their careers. Melo was rising fast. The Hornets were not. And that's where everything slowly began to break. From the moment Charlotte drafted him, they had one job: build a winner around LaMelo before his patience ran out. They didn't. 1 year it was a youth movement. The next, chase the play-in. The next, rebuild again. No structure, no identity, no long-term vision. Injuries piled up. Teammates cycled in and out. Coaches came and went. Systems changed every season. But the losing? That stayed the same. 4 years, no playoff berth, no playoff series, just empty nights, wasted stats, and a generational passer trapped in basketball purgatory. Meanwhile, Melo kept getting better, more efficient, more dangerous, more unstoppable. And he finally realized the truth. He wasn't the problem. Charlotte was. Every superstar reaches the moment where patience turns into pressure. For LaMelo Ball, that moment came this season. He's putting up career highs: 27 points, 7 assists, league-leading shot attempts, shots from the logo. But the Hornets are still losing, still inconsistent, still irrelevant. Melo's body language changed. The smiles faded. The frustration became visible. His camp began exploring opportunities. And for once, Charlotte didn't deny it, didn't push back, didn't pretend everything was fine. They listened, because deep down, they know. Lose Melo for nothing, and the franchise collapses for another decade. The moment the story leaked, teams moved fast. Superstars this young don't become available. Memphis won stability after the John Morant chaos. Atlanta is ready to move on from the Trae Young era. The Lakers want a young star next to Luka for the future. Miami needs an offensive engine after Jimmy's exit. Denver could move Jamal Murray for a Jokic-Melo two-man masterpiece. But one team is the perfect fit: San Antonio. Wembanyama plus LaMelo Ball is a decade-long cheat code. They have the assets, the young wings, the culture, and the patience to build it. Everything Melo never had in Charlotte. LaMelo in San Antonio isn't hype, it's math. Wemby needs a playmaker. Melo needs a franchise. The Spurs need a star guard who can elevate their generational talent. This pairing isn't just exciting, it's inevitable. A 7'4" unicorn catching lobs from a 6'7" offensive genius. A future dynasty before our eyes. But this moment isn't about trade packages or draft picks. It's about a breakup. Melo didn't ask for dysfunction. He didn't ask for instability. He didn't ask to carry a team that couldn't carry itself. He wanted a chance, a future, a real shot at greatness. And Charlotte couldn't give him one. This isn't anger, it's clarity. LaMelo Ball outgrew the franchise that drafted him, and now he's choosing the career he wants. When LaMelo first touched a basketball, he didn't dream of contracts or trade rumors. He dreamed of hoop, of winning, of becoming something special. Charlotte gave him a platform, but they couldn't give him a future. This moment, right now, isn't just a trade request. It's LaMelo taking control. If he ends up next to Wembanyama, or in Los Angeles next to Luka, or anywhere built to win, people will look back on this moment and say, this is when LaMelo Ball became who he was always meant to be. The next chapter isn't written yet, but one thing is certain. LaMelo Ball's story is just beginning.